Completed school. I went to school, stayed in school, and completed school. Through struggle, consulting, no concentration, but only thinking about night discourse, about video halls, roadside standing students at time of going home and coming to school, and you have no time to concentrate. That means you have no discipline and respect for the community you are living in. I've told you I've learned. My father was the OCCID police Kasese. He left, but up to now I'm still selling his name as Labongo Ruth. Labongo is my grandfather's name. My father has been using it. Up to now, I believe my father is not dead because I went to school and what I'm doing for the community is appreciable. Approaches. How do you approach yourselves in community? People want to spit because of bad behavior. Do we have girls here who move in our community, even their homes? Their parents have no peace because pass. Are you respected at school? Are you respected at home? Do you respect your parents? And in your community, do people desire to be with you? Or you are just a moving paper? Let us be in school, respect our parents, respect our teachers, respect our community, so that tomorrow we have a good teacher. Commitment. Are you committed to education? Or others, you just pretend to come to school, they see you putting on a school uniform. As you come to school, on the way, you remove the school uniform and put on other dressings. Do you think it is right? The unbehaved students right now are just answering fake questions, fake answers, pretending to be wise when in actual sense you are misbehaving. LS6. We have students here who move in our communities, they sleep in every boy's homes. I've already realized too today. You go to a boyfriend's home, in the morning you come to class. You go home, you abuse your parent. You even warn her that you are going to kill her in 1 week. Tomorrow you come back to school. I'm already having two, and we are going to deal with them accordingly. You must tell us why you are misbehaving, yet you are just in lower classes. Early pregnancy and child marriages. We have so many young children here who are pregnant. They are pregnant and they are going in for child marriages. The Ugandan Constitution says that no one is supposed to go for early marriages below 18 years. By the way, they are soon even raising it to 24 years. Because those who go there are doing nothing completely. So anytime they are going to raise it to 24 years. So that when you go for marriage, when you are 20 years, 18, 17, you face the law. You and your small boy, who doesn't give you even 50,000 shillings, even 10,000, you will all go and serve government in prison. School vision in the office of the head teacher. To produce responsible and mature citizens to utilize the sources for the development. Are we aiming at that as our school vision? You, students and teachers and our parents, we are supposed to be one so that we promote our future. If you think it is only the work of the teacher and the parent, then we won't manage. But when you cooperate with us, tomorrow you will be the big people in this country. Hotspot areas. We don't want you always to reach in the hotspot areas of negative acts. Video halls, discos. In these market days, we have drinking places that they begin drinking at 7:30 up to 10 p.m. If on market days you always visit those places, then you are wasting time in this school. you have to see how to correct yourself. Night discourse, we are not supposed to go in night discourse because we are students. When you learn and you complete school, you'll be doing everything at your time because always your pocket will be full of money. You eat what you want, you go to good places, you drink what you want, so that you get a good future. You don't just divert yourselves on the way. I want to request all cases of violence against children in our community. Violence against children is on the high rate. Report child marriages in our communities. Report child marriages and teenage pregnancy in our communities. Tomorrow, you'll be the best people of this country. Report all friends you know who are living with disabilities and they are mistreated in their homes. Report all of them, all the parents who are mistreating those children, so that we come for their rescue. Report all friends who are not in school, who have not registered in school, so that we make follow-up, we help them come in school, so that also they get a good future tomorrow. When we do those, we are going to live a happy life. You are going to live a very good mother, a very good father, and everybody will be liking you and appreciating the way you live in your community. And you will be always comforted because you are living well, you have a job, you have the money, you are learned, nobody will disturb you, you look after your families well, there is time for everything. I want to thank you so much that we shall wish you a very good celebration for the inter-competitions today and live well. Thank you so much, Labongo Ruth.
I'm not a teacher by training. So when I'm talking and I'm not talking as a teacher, let it not surprise you. But I'm going to share with you just few things. My name is Kasese Thomas, and I'm a regional community liaison officer, commonly known as police no muntu wa bulijjo. I don't know how they put it in Rukonjo, but I believe you understand. Police no muntu wa bulikiro. That's what they have told me. Am I right? Oh, okay. So my office at the police, it is like your LC, the LC at the police. The work they handle, that's what they also handle from their side. I've been in the Uganda police, because when I'm talking to you, you are my children. I've been in the Uganda police for the last 31 years. So as long as here we don't have people who are 22 years, 25, get to know that you are my children. And when you are my children, as an elder is talking, you listen. Because I also grew the way you are seeing me, and I've been able to maintain myself. Somebody of 53 years now to, even if we happen to run here, I was telling the headmaster that I used to be an athlete. Protocol observed, Mr. Headmaster, your entire administration, students, we are always privileged when we get an opportunity to come and share with the young people. Because they have always said that the young people are the future what? Future what? Leaders. So if we don't protect you, if we don't come and encourage you, it will remain our responsibility. So getting such an opportunity that we come and share with you some of these words, to us, we value such endeavors. This region they are talking of, unlike other regions, it is only one district called Kasese, but it was carved out, or it was made a region because of its history. And we have divisions. So this division we are in is called HIMA division. It is having a division of police commander who is at the same time, with the same way, a district police commander. We have Biira as a division, Katweka Batoro, and the municipality. All those divisions make a region, and me, I sit at the region where my supervisor is the regional police commander. So I've come from Kasese, purposely to come and share with you. I'm only going to tell you, our CDO was briefing us, was telling us, what is the police supposed to do? You know, we have laws. Do you know laws? I'm a taker. Huh? So it is the role of the police, all the laws we have in Uganda, to make sure that they get people who violate them. Whatever she was talking about, let me start with the defilement. What is the defilement? By the time I joined police, defilement, its definition was having canon knowledge. Canon knowledge is sexual intercourse. Having canon knowledge with a girl below 18 years. But later it was changed. Even boys, they defiled them. Boys are defiled. How? That will be a subject of its kind. But get to know that boys are also defiled. Defilement was also categorized that when a child is below 14 years, that defilement is called aggravated defilement. And when a child is 14 years to before 18, is called simple defilement. Now, if I tell you some of these technical issues, I think you are going to see. As long as now, since it is simple, I will go and do it. I spend there a few years, I come back, I can get a police bond. Huh? But you are supposed to know. Let me tell you, young people, any day you are deprived of your liberty, any day you are incarcerated, you are put in those police cells. From police cells, you appear before a magistrate or a judge. You are taken to Mbuku. Mbuku, you know it is just near here. I don't want to mention a name which you don't understand. Here, even if it is a day, even if it is a week, it will be like years. The Baganda say, Emburi letefa yona. So we come to tell you that avoid committing offenses that will lead you to police cells, will lead you to prisons. What does the police do? Because I know it is a song. And these are some of the things that you need to know. In brief, the role of the police is to maintain security within Uganda. As long as security is prevailing within Uganda, police is doing its work. The second one is enforce the laws of Uganda. That's the one I've just talked about. Enforce, to put into. To enforce. You violate any offense, and I want to tell you there is nobody who is above the law as per the laws of Uganda. Even when the president commits an offense, as he's still sitting on that chair, the law may not get him. But when he has left that seat, he can be brought back to answer the offenses he committed when he was on that chair. So seeing me, a police officer, at the level of a superintendent, even if I also defile, I'm also put in. Are we together? Yes, sir. So there is nobody who is above the law. Mr. Muhammad, when he was teaching, when he was greeting, guys started Omukama Murunji. Did he mention it? Huh? That is an indication that we need to keep ourselves in God. Otherwise, this world is not easy. Are you seeing like people who drive or who ride motorcycles? Anytime you are committing an offense. But when we are investigating some of those cases, we ask, was this case deliberate? What made this person to behave like this? CDO was talking of those unruly children. Young people, let me ask you a question. Have we ever taken sodas? We have ever taken? Who can buy a soda which they have already opened? No one. Are we still having sengas in schools? Because that is their part. They are there. Young people, that soda which was still having, even when you, that lid, the Kasani killer, even when you put an opener, you hear, you know. Huh? So why can't you also keep yourself, not until you have finished school, then you get married, they bring dowry, then you are handed over a fishery. That man wants to hear that. Huh? That, you know, in many cultures, like a culture where I come from, a person where that one came and they saw blood, huh? They saying the aunt used to be given a goat. But do you know these days what the girls do? Because they know they have done, they go with a razor blade. Huh? Even that, it is also faked. Pretense. Then he gets a razor blade. Huh? A man is waiting to see whether there was blood. Blood is there. Because he did not get a police officer tell him what we know, the goat is taken and is eaten for nothing. Remember, in the process of removing this lead, the Kasani killer, they always put their poison. Poison. Wakiswahili wanaita sumu. They put in the soda. Now for you come and take the soda, you go and die. It is very bad. Young people at this age, you contract AIDS. That is the poison I'm talking about. There's other STDs you can treat and what have you. But at this young age, that's why Mr. Muhammad is coming back to the school. What if he was an rural student? What if he did not study? What if he did not take what they are telling him seriously? Would he come back? And I think you even remember at whatever level you were, there are others who remain in primary school because they were bad-mannered and what, they used not come to school. When you meet in trading centers, they hide from you, they take off. Don't you meet them? Do you also want to be like them? Listen from your teachers. Your teachers have been given to you for 6 years when you'll be in secondary school. Remember, the primary, these days you go to nursery, but during our time, those nurseries were not there. They were not so much. The 7 years in primary, the senior, the 4 years of secondary O level, 2 years. Now you are going to the university. Officer like me. So she knows what happened the other side. But these days things are starting to improve. Things are improving. Improving. Even the same thing I'm hearing, the teachers, something is also going to happen. So as they are improving their side, even this side they're improving. So I want to leave you with one thing. What I want you people to do for me. And when I come back, I'm going to take a headmaster's number. We shall be, I shall be cross-checking with him. I want you people as you go back home, let each person go and get for me a chick. Somebody told me that you called it a chana chenkoko. Huh? A chick. Raise for me that hen. You individually. Raise for me that hen. Do you know people fail to go to school? You have been in secondary, primary schools and wherever. Somebody is just from school because of a book. Stays home for a week, 2 weeks because of a book of 1,500. CDO was telling me that somebody can afford to eat fish of 20,000 but fails to pay school fees or wage or whatever. So go and buy for me a chick, that chick, which can be from 5,000 to 15,000. I know you can afford. Then next time when I come back, we shall start from there. I want to thank you for listening to me. Headmaster, I pledge I shall come back and have time with these students, because today we have a programmed program. Then we get more guidance, such that you don't fall into temptations. You know, these bodies of yours, these young bodies, they are on heat. The fire is too much. We pass there. Huh? I have also children. But that is where you reach, because my firstborn is finishing law. His follower has also started law. Their sister has also joined senior 5. I'm grateful and I thank God. Children have got spoiled in Jaga, has become in Jaga. Men, those days, Madam said we used to protect girls so much. But the way these days men are looking for these young boys to enter from behind. Have you heard? Huh? I don't know what is here. Kazambi. Toilet. They may also be here. Diseased. Any person who comes and say, let me, boys. You know, we used to teach girls blood touches, girls. But these days, we have concentrated on the girls. Men have shifted, they have gone to boys. Boys. Any man who wants to touch us so here, say, you have heard it? They will not touch you because they're interested here to spoil you. Thank you very much for listening to me. I prayed before this year ends, I shall come back here, and I shall not come alone. Next time I shall come with the regional police commander and the regional team. That day we shall have your DPC, even your OC here. Then we interact with you. We shall arrange with the headmaster. Thank you very much. It is my prayer for you, when you have finished your studies, you join police. Police needs people who are disciplined. 31 years in a profession is not something simple. And I'm still strong. Are you seeing me? Very strong. Even if we start here running, even this football, lastly, concentrate on something God. I was asking him, because I used to be an athlete. Then he told me that athletics these days is in the last term. Now we are starting with football. If God put that football in you, do your best. From here we are going to see you praying in Arsenal, Manchester, wherever. Do your best. Because people have finished, they have first class degrees, what jobs are not there. But anything that in you, you feel it, expose it out. May God bless you. Form, one for the boys and one for the girls. We are just taking a photo, and we shall call that a photo moment. Pair our teams. Thank you very much. One team for the girls and one team for the boys. Please come forward. Hurry.
Amenai ninje Labongo Ruth CDO Maliba sub-county. Munawire twamasa okwa Maliba secondary school tukasarwanisya abana ebyendomu esya eri playing 6 ibakine bana balere, so that bangatoka eribyo mu school bounce school. Kino twamachireta bweribya tunawute high rate of abana bakagenda mu child marriages, teenage pregnancies ibakine balere, kandi kikaleka abana batawunze school. In Maliba sub-county tule tunemulidinga sexual based sexual early marriages. Kandi twasangana nti abana aba, we are the people who can still create awareness nerubaminya the dangers of dropping out of schools when they are still young. So we have been disseminating this information so that they know the importance of school, and they should know that they are supposed to register in school, stay in school, and complete school. Kalengekana a sexual gender-based violence at early age tukalakinga parental positive parenting. Most parents are not engaging into positive parenting. Abana bakanza eribya controlled at home na kwa school, kandi responsibility z'abana ziri katikati ka omwana omubuti n'abalimu. Baitu ababuti bamabirirekera abalimu responsibility y'abaana kikamanyisa twetoka obulembere. So that means a child marriage is a sin, a drop out of schools. We don't have a collective responsibility to make ourselves register in school, stay in school, and contribute and complete school. As government, we are coming in to campaign against those negative acts in Maliba sub-county. We are going through different parishes, different schools, different sub-counties, preventing sexual violence through dialogue meetings. We are dialoguing with parents, we are dialoguing with students, we are dialoguing with teachers and other stakeholders within our communities so that bamenye omwaso w'ekisomo. Namasyara ninje Labongo Ruth, Community Development Officer, Maliba Sub-County. Sexual defilement cases ezina sexual violences tukasanga nasiri okwareti yeyiwulu because sitwangaunze wiki tutatatunga abantu nga basatu abana nga basatu abamabiri bya defiled both at two police stations, Maliba sub-county and Maliba town council. Okasangana eyikwenu okwa town council anganabye emisango 3 defilement kandi ne Maliba sub-county police inengi 3. That means the rate is very high and we have to go in for dialogues with parents and students.
Ganje Superintendent of Police Kamsime Thomas kandi omushuganisa police n'abantu ba burijo mu kichweke kya Rwenzori East Kasese District. Rwenzori East erimu divisions ina erimu Hima, Katweka Batoro, erimu Kasese Municipality na Biira. So domestic violence nkumishangwe ndijo Kasese tutambura je kandi kajya mu tutambura kuri munonga konka tugiye kweshanga twashanga nti abazire baremerwa gukora ubunanizi bwabo kwenda kureba ngo bakuma abana babahereza ubwire babagayidinga babara ku bakora nanka nemerumo iya kubasa kubengeginga kwenda ngo ebintu nkebyo ebyakubasa kubaretera okora emizenkejo kweshanga ngo bari mu domestic violence and what have you byacendera ebyo nabyo ntuje kubireba obutabanko oburi obwabazire ki domestic violence nibici ebiri hagati yaba abashwerangine abashija n'abakazi obwesu gwa bibire buceri igenda abashije rigenda nabanywa marwo mununga abashije bakarekero ubunanizwa bwabo tubacenda kora ebashimye kubana bakora so ebe bije bya leta domestic violence yayiyongera so nice tukubasa kugambana nanka nabantu twine structures za government echo kubanza twine the LC system chairman LC wanoshimye kubano kimanya ngo mu committee yawe vice wa waturari akatekwaho kwatara hanshongeze zikwatire namaka mushija no mukazi nabana so tutandike kora sensitization kurwo mu LC1 riyoba CDOs police and what have you ubwo butabanko bwo mumaka nibwije kucendera ninga nibwije ko biri cyatureye to mbana bishumero twije kubempowaringa umuntu wena yaheza kushomesebwa akaheza kumanya biburi nkokwegamba nkubarumanya amazima garabaretera obusinge aba bana ko bakiri bato nibo future yanchakare nibo tukinemu obwesigwa bwingi kutukubahereza information ko bakamanya kuba yekuma ninga nabo bakareba urutaro rwatanduka muka umwana karga akajya twonka tukajya bakabanka peacemakers baiza kuchimanya ngo abazire kuba ratandika kurwana hari abahebe kushoma kwabo kwija kuba kwasisikara bija kwecho kushekerwa nanka no mucyaro umubyaro ko iba kubera so ntwija kwempoweringa abana aba okumanya basa kuyamba makagabo kana bano basa kwekuma bagume bintu businge mento muri Maliba nkoko wabuze cyo kibuzo na government Kasese na erinka district zindi ekiri kugenda mu misho mu Uganda ekitukora no sensitization kurangu tu empoweringa abantu bona abaherizwe nanka n'obushobozi religious leaders to bareta nanka on board the LCs abantu kora community policing all those engagements kwenda ngo abantu bamanya bakamanya ngo ebikorwa bya domestic violence ekibikureta byine na a very big impact on the economy of the country akuba domestic violence he kubebire which kwanti manyisa abantu baza kuzo mukurwana abantu baba batakikora then hiza haza himshango ya environment ejo kai baza kushanshanga ebintu ebi bya retero bitebekana bwihanga bitebekana bwicweka so kituriyo ntukora no kureba ngo twakora sensitization kwenda ngo abantu bamanya kandi twenda collectively twarwanisa ibikorwa ebi
Masereka zone teacher wa Maliba Secondary School echa ukabwira ndidi child abuse mu Maliba muhano kabyanga ikayongera beitu twanga ye Maliba Secondary School tunamukola butupihembe elangendo one kale tababuti nabana ritasigukania kusanga amarashet ababuti role yabo yabatolera recall nabana yabatolera recall ekende tunamu engaging other stakeholders besides ababuti aba managers ba masukuru abanyamadini n'abandi ba community leaders so that twabusho mutse weturoni sayewo bangalangera omutse ngange nake mu community yene as school one twabirituka awareness abana tunauta ya peers we do peer to peer counseling ekino cyo cyo kubanza cyo cya kabere we have career sessions ekino cya kasatu over assembly issues of gender violence sikabya always twabirisikania and how best we can overcome some of these issues. Also at our public assemblies we are identifying dangerous spots esanganaleta abana beto be abused riba encouraging in such sports are dangerous for them. So ekende ukabitu namutasa creating avenues esha debates drama esha skits related okwabendo ebya child abuse utyama hatu messages yeshipaka sikabisha bisinga deep omwa mind z'abana at school level cases isinimu andasika college sikake herera but community outside ebendu sibiwena kutsebo so ilange ndiama hwarera chikanza ba stakeholders twapo sitwa hamberane police aba LCs abanyamadini ababuti more special baba wote mubiri monene ko guidance y'abana babo eriba encouraging one eribe mu school two eralangara areas esika exposing abana aba kwa bitibwe ebi gerendo mwachero erinyobwabu so that nabo teri providing abana babo bebe itawo so that maybe cases ishinga shana college ashana kendera namasiyale ngali Masereka Horizon teacher Maliba Secondary School
bakanyita mu Masereka Muhammad ngakola n'ekitongole kya Africa Disability Youth Network kandi nakola nga executive director. Etu niyo mwalutabalo olwerunza kwakatabangu ko mumaka nerisobye kubana balere ekyamusunga ketamu childhood sexual violence mutrabye etu operating in the whole district betu twabire concentratinga omwa Maliba sub-county because Maliba sub-county nengumo kusha sub-county as with high rate of sexual violence. So ngitunge chitongole twabire kolongana ne polisi, twabire kolongana na masukuru, twabire kolongana na LC1 structure erirangira tuti at least tukahiraho emibere niko abanisi babasuba yako ekyo twabire chikola nerienda tukabwira community tuto mwana bamamusobyako atolere nyatunga right channel atolere nya reporting a case nerita sasobora tubanu ne police still nayo nauti emisango eyikahandolinga atenge emisango ye defilement sibalikalirayo mwa sitting room yikahwereyo yitwinga Africa Disability Youth Network tukase tunimusoborera abandu neritereria where they can report. Ketwa making sure that even culprits are brought to book bakabya ebakakoleba wako ngokwekiragiro chikabwa at least hatu abirihikira hanu abandu babiritsuka reporting some cases sibachiwetre boba. So far we are improving. So as Africa Disability Youth Network, we are working as a team. We are working with the stakeholders, that is police, as I said earlier on. We are working with the LOC structures. We are working with the religious leaders. We are working with the politicians to ensure that at least we are improving. And we are using other activities like sports. We are having sports as a mode of communication. We are having community dialogue. We discuss with the political leaders, religious leaders, all of us to see that at least we have solutions to the problems.